adjust the camera here. Hope that you're doing well. The Data Science Roundtable is where data professionals come together and we talk and we just share in the world of data. We're developing our skills to listen to each other, to express ourselves, to be able to give good feedback, to be able to receive good feedback. All of those things are super important in data science. So let me know that you're out there. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what you'd like to talk about. Anything that's related to data, articles, project, code, questions. I'm here for all of that. So let me know how you're doing, and we'll see where the conversation leads us. Now today, Thursday, I am excited because I did release a long form video. If you want to visit my YouTube, I did release a brand new long form video, the AI roadmap for college students. Basically, I walk you through what I would be doing if I was in college right now. I am predicting that there's going to be a decrease in the value of technical degrees and an increase in value of the non-technical degrees. So I talk about that. So if you are interested in that topic, if you're in college or you know somebody who's in college, please go ahead and check out that video. It's been a while since I published a long form video, so yeah, I'm happy to get it out there. Casual Economist says, "Oh, that's a new video. I'll have to watch it." Yeah, thank you so much, my friend. Thanks for being here. Yeah, Casual Economist. So, I think this is an important topic, and what I did was I created a guide on Instagram. And then people enjoyed that guide, so I went ahead and I created a video for it. So kind of using some of the same visuals, but I kind of walk you through my thinking. So yeah, if you want to check that out, it's on my YouTube. I have a very similar one coming out next week on running data science meetings. So let me know if you enjoy the format of the college one, because the next couple of pieces of content that I have in mind are going to be in a very similar vein. So let me know what you guys think about it. But yeah, I had a good time doing those long form videos. It's been a while. It's been a while since I had to, put on my lights and do my editing and all that stuff. It's not easy to do this content creation stuff. It's hard to put together videos, and my editing skills still stink. After all this time, you think my editing skills would be better, but they're not. So yeah, put that together for you guys. I filmed another one yesterday and edited another one yesterday. So I'm looking forward to releasing that one next week. But yeah, looking forward to doing lots more content for all of you. So Casual Economist, thanks for being here. Hope you're doing well. Anybody else in the chat, let me know that you're out there and let me know what you'd like to discuss. Any data topic is valid. Let me know what you're working on, what you're reading, what's been challenging you, what's been easy for you, right? Just let me know what's out there. Let me know what's going on. I've noticed that the questions about things like N8N and MCP servers have lowered a little bit, which is what I was assuming. I think one of the things that I've always been pretty good at in my career is I've always been good at avoiding fads and short-lived trends, right? And I think that's one of the things that we have to do right now in AI. AI is always, or excuse me, most technologies are always filled with these periods of time where, oh, you got to try this, you got to try this, everybody's moving to this. Most of those things don't last, right? So I had previously stated that I was not bullish on N8N and those types of approaches. So it looks like that's dying out a little bit. So I'm sharing that as an encouragement to you guys to kind of be careful of what you hitch your wagon to, right? Be careful of the trends that you're excited about. Because some of these things aren't necessarily going to be around for a long time. They're not necessarily going to be a long-lasting trend. So it's really kind of a waste of time and energy to be chasing these trends that aren't really going to be significant, right? So something to think about there, guys. Casual Economist says, do you use agentic AI for your workday? Great question, Casual Economist. And the answer is no. I use very little agentic AI, to be frankly honest with you. Now, that doesn't mean I don't study it, doesn't mean I'm not versed on it. But as far as like my own personal implementation, not a whole lot. Part of that is because I have promised all of my coaching clients that I don't use AI, right? I don't have junior staff that I pass people to, and I don't use AI. Whenever they get a reply from me, they are getting they are getting me, right? Now, of course, I still use AI to help guide me and to help guide my business. You know, the aspects that aren't always about interfacing with clients directly, right? But no, I use very little agentic AI. I could be doing that with the way I create my shorts from my videos, but I kind of enjoy the process. You know, not every workflow is a bad workflow, right? Not every workflow is a like a burden that I have to automate, right? And I think that goes a lot for other businesses too, right? Not everything is required to be automated, right? Just because it's a workflow doesn't mean it has to be automated. So yeah, some of the things I'm doing with like my shorts and some of my content creation, sure, I could write an agent for that, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's part of my day. It's part of my routine. It's not difficult. So yeah, a great question, casual economist. But that's the honest answer. The honest answer is that I use very little, very little. I keep up with my the different tools that are out there, right? So that I can speak intelligently about them. But my setup, my daily work at my computer is probably pretty old school compared to other things, right? Casual Economist says, I am thinking about trying it out. Yeah, and perhaps you should, right? I mean, it's healthy to experiment. But yeah, just to learn, yeah, totally get it, Casual Economist. And that's probably a healthy way to go about it, so good for you, right? But not everything needs to be an automation, guys, right? So some parts, the workflow is kind of like about the discipline of it all, right? So, but yeah, that's just the way I feel about it as far as that goes. But yeah, casual economist, if you have like something in your life or whatnot that you think would be good for that, go for it. Just to get used to gluing all the pieces together and knowing what you need, knowing how to test, things along those lines. I think that's very healthy, so go for it. And yeah, and also casual economists, I know that in your individual situation, you have mentioned that your current job isn't necessarily as data oriented as it could be. So yeah, if you want to do it as a side project, go for it. I don't really have a use, but I will try. Oh, I'm sure you could come up with uses, casual economist. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy. I'm sure you can identify some uses, right? I mean, to me, I think the most beneficial uses that I could think of would be an agent that can go across programs, right? Or across multiple things that you work with, right? So for me, I film on YouTube. I have to download those videos, and then I have to take them over to my AI Shorts editor that where I upload my file, and then that Shorts editor gets me files that I have to download, put into my scheduling application, which is a whole other third company, right? So to me, I think that's where like the benefits come, right? Where you can like go across different agents, so you can have all your regular stuff, and then the AI is like the meta, right? The meta that sits across all of those. So I'm sure that there's something like that you're doing in your life, casual economist, that you could adjust, right? Or that you could benefit from. Because I think that the reason I say that's a great use case is because that's where the greatest benefit comes, right? Because otherwise it's like, oh, I could do it, but then I'd have to do custom Python with my own APIs, and I'd have to pay for access on this one. It kind of gets crazy trying to do it in code. But that's the kind of stuff I think that the agent AI can really excel at. Going across the multiple platforms, multiple apps, multiple interfaces, right? But you're a smart guy. You'll come up with a use case. I'm positive of it. You can come up with a use case, and then you can go ahead and put it out on your LinkedIn, right? That's a good way for you to kind of build up your portfolio, show off your skills a little bit. So keep that in mind too, casual economist. What could you be doing to build up something that you could publish out? And you can say, hey, look, this is me. This is me doing it from beginning to end. And this is what it saved me, or what it got me, or whatever, right? So think about it in those terms too, casual economists. Get a good article out of it for your LinkedIn. That could be a double win for you, right? But yeah, guys, so as always, this is the Data Science Roundtable, where we can bring up any topic you'd like. So feel free to join in the conversation. Any data topic or topic interesting to data professionals is valid. So let me know that you're out there. Let me know what you're working on. Casual Economist says, I would end up posting about an agentic AI toothbrush. What does that even look like? That doesn't even make sense. An agentic AI toothbrush. An agentic AI toothbrush is a robot, isn't it? I mean, that would be a robot, right? Where you can just like get ready for bed, get in bed, be laying down, and some robot comes in and says, oh, it's toothbrush time. They brush your teeth and then you roll over and go to sleep, right? I mean, that's what you're describing. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right? The physical side of it wouldn't make sense without the robot. But who knows? Maybe that's coming. Eventually, I think we will have that, but that's going to be decades and decades away. It's not going to be soon. I've seen the Unitree robots up close. That thing ain't brushing your teeth anytime soon, I guarantee it. But yeah, so I'm seeing other people in the chat. Feel free to say hello. Let us know what you're working on. It's an open discussion time. There is no set agenda. I'm here for whatever you guys want to talk about. I stream at this time, so whatever this time is in your time zone, it should be about 1500 GMT. And then when I finish this stream, I go over to Instagram, so feel free to follow me over to Instagram. I enjoy both platforms, and I enjoy that there's a different level of discussion on both platforms. So yeah, let me know what you're doing. And if you're too shy to participate today, that's okay. You can come back tomorrow or another time. I tend to stream every day. Sometimes I do take short breaks. But let me know what you're up to. Is it Sirga? Sirga, welcome. I think it's your first time. Welcome. Hi, Dennis. I see you're talking about agentic AI. Looks like it's the zeitgeist at the moment. It is. It is. So, Sirga, thanks for joining us. But yeah, as I was mentioning earlier, I'm not always a fan of catching on to like the latest trend and like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. There's reasons why you would think that. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I think I might have had a. There we go. Yeah, sorry. I think I might have had a black screen there because I had phone calls coming, which usually never happens when I'm streaming. So sorry about that, guys. So here, guys, I was saying, sorry. Agentic AI is definitely here to stay, right? Like, it makes sense that would be the next evolution of where we're headed with AI. So yeah, it's definitely the zeitgeist, and I think it's because it's new. But I think that there's definitely good reasons to invest your knowledge in learning it, because it's going to be around for a while, right? It's not going away anytime soon. Minister Meme, the great name, says, "How you doing?" I'm doing great. How are you, Minister Meme? I think it's your first time, so welcome. Hope you're doing well. Minister, right now we are talking about anything and everything related to data. This is the Data Roundtable, where we can all come together and share our thoughts. No set agenda. Anybody can bring up a topic, so let us know what you're working on, what's on your mind, what are you doing, what's troubling you, what are you excited about. All of that is valid conversation. So let me know what you're working on, Minister. And the same goes to you too, Zira. Guys, anything you guys want to talk about, I'm here for all of it. The whole point is that we can come together and listen. We can give feedback. We can express our thoughts, receive feedback. All of that is very, very valuable for your greater development as a data scientist. And then after this, like I said, I shut down here and then I go over to Instagram. So you're also welcome to join me on Instagram. I am DS with Dennis on Instagram, or Data Science with Dennis. But yeah, I'm here for whatever you guys would like to talk about for however long you guys want to chat. Today I managed to have a fairly light day in my schedule. I'm going to be doing my streams and then I'm going to make my breakfast and then I have a fairly clear schedule. So I'm going to see what the day brings after that. It's still very hot out where I live. So I'm trying to stay cool and not do too much outside. But hopefully you're doing well in your part of the world. I think for most of my viewers, it's still summer. Most of my viewers are in the northern hemisphere. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day today. Good day today. And then tomorrow, Friday, we get to finish off the week. And here in the U.S., it's a long holiday weekend. So for those of you in the U.S., I hope that you have a good Labor Day. Let me know if you're going anywhere for it. It's one of the biggest travel holidays here in the U.S. So a lot of people out on the highways and looking to have fun this weekend. I'm probably gonna stay indoors, stay to myself. You know, I don't like all the nonsense of where I live. I live in Las Vegas, so a lot of nonsense tends to happen on holiday weekends. So I'm not I'm not a fan of that. But yeah. So guys, thanks so much for joining. I think I'm gonna hop over to Instagram. Feel free to follow me over there. But thank you so much. As always, I worry about you guys because I have followers all over the world and it's a dynamic world we live in. So please take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I will see you again tomorrow.